Hi guys, welcome back to Kanitra Hester channel. Please make sure you like, subscribe, and comment. Let's get right into it. Okay guys, today we're going to be talking about Jay-Z and Beyonce alleged prenup agreement. So if you guys don't know, Jay-Z and Beyonce alleged prenup agreement is $5 million per child, $1 million per year of marriage. Yes, you heard it right. Jay-Z and Beyonce alleged prenup agreement is $5 million per child, $1 million per year of marriage. When someone is rich and famous, they usually have a lot of money, and that usually means that they have quite the amount of money and accesses. Although not always, in some cases, when they do, usually a prenup agreement is necessary before entering into a marriage with someone in order to protect their money and their accesses should something go wrong or go awry within the union. Well, here at Cammy's Creations and Demetria Hester channel, I still can't figure out which name I want to use, but we'll be helping you guys understand, straight facts about the situation. It's not really a situation, it's just an agreement. That's what a prenup is, it's an agreement. So, well, when the couple is worth $1 billion in Jay-Z's and Beyonce's relationship, when the couple is worth $1 billion, the prenup agreement takes a whole another meeting. Basically, it means that, especially when both partners contribute significantly to the overall network, which they do, they're both only billionaires together. So there is things that are put into place, and in this case, with the rapper and producer Jay-Z and Beyonce, hip hop and R&B singer Beyonce, who she has quite the interesting prenup agreement. So Jay and Beyonce, they were first married in 2008, and then from there, they both signed their first prenup agreement, both having already had quit the successful music careers. Beyonce had made her impact with Destiny Child and blossoming in her solo career, while Jay-Z's been rapping for years, and he also started to produce for other artists. So the initial prenup agreement, the couple had some eye-popping things that were actually in here, to say the least. For one, Jay-Z agreed that for every child the two have together, he must pay Beyonce $5 million. Of course, that's only if they split up, though. Also, for every year up to like 15 years, Jay-Z must also pay Beyonce $1 million. Yeah. And while the music royalty couple, Jay-Z and Beyonce, have been very strong together over the years, we have to admit they have had some rough patches, just like any other duo. However, in this situation, the most recent, I think, led the two to reconsider their agreement, just in case something did happen between them after all their incomes and networks, changed. Since 2008, their networks and their incomes have dramatically changed, as we can see. Beyonce is on her Renaissance tour right now, and she wrote down to collect about $2 billion from her, Renaissance tour. So to be honest, like she said, what's better than one billionaire? Two. Okay. Her husband said that, but it's still lit though. So, according to the source of the couple or whatever, the couple sat down and they went through their initial prenup with a fine tooth comb, as well as their accesses and their money, just to make sure that, they just need to make sure that there's no new additions to the first legal agreement. But they did recently sit down to go through their prenup with a fine tooth comb. And, both Jay-Z and Beyonce reportedly amended the terms, leading to a more favorable outcome for the rapper. So, yeah, guys, I think that this is really smart on the business access of side. So the reason for updating their legal agreement and what was done, to the original copy, they have a prenup agreement already in place, but so much has happened in the terms of the empire that, just needed some updating. So that's what it actually means, to renegotiate your prenup, sit down and update, your legal agreement. Because, like I said, when a couple is worth 1 billion, the prenup agreement takes a whole nother meaning, especially when both partners contribute significantly to the overall network. And in this case, they both do. And if you guys also don't know, when someone is rich and famous, like I said, that usually means that they have quite the amount of money and accesses. Although not always, but in some cases when they do, usually a prenup agreement is necessary before entering into a marriage with someone in order to protect their money and their accesses. Should something, like I said, go awry or go astray, and they did have their share of issues or whatever. So when they were going through their roughest periods last year, they both agreed that it was time, to re-clarify certain aspects of their agreement. But it's taken like months to go through all the accesses with a fine tooth comb. They're taking their time, and they eventually got to, the agreement, like I said, to make it more favorable for Jay-Z. The source also continued, according to Insider, that it did seem that they have agreed to split everything right down the middle. So according to the Insider, it says that, the Insider was talking about how they agreed to split everything down the middle. Well, at least in regards to accesses and overall network. J and B, they renegotiated and they negotiated 50-50 custody terms plus trust funds for their daughter Blue Ivory and any future children, along with who gets what property and possessions if they separate. Yeah, so it's currently unclear if Jay will have to pay his wife Beyonce for any additional children, or if he'll continue to pay 1 million to her for every year of marriage. But they've been married for like 12 years, so that 15-year mark is actually stunningly approaching. So thank you guys so much for tuning in into Kamitra Hester channel /Cami Creations. I'll be working on a name. I don't know, guys.